Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on the excellent Games Planet Christmas sale that they are running. Yeah, I know we've done like 8 billion Black Friday videos. Now we are rolling into the Christmas deals, and this is part one of their deals, so new deals will be rotating in. And Games Planet's a great spot to buy your games. Obviously, they offer Steam keys for a lot of great titles, and they already have a ton of games on sale. Now, they have a highlighted section that I'll go over, and they do have some other deals that are running right now, which I'll get to as well. Obviously, can't cover everything, but I'll do some in-depth coverage in a future video when it comes to Games Planet sale. So, let's first cover it top to bottom. War Tales, 23% off for $27. Street Fighter 6, 40% off for $36. Awesome deal for Street Fighter 6. Often talked about how I think this game is kind of getting snubbed a little bit for Game of the Year nominees. Like, I would say Street Fighter 6 should be in the mix. If you don't want to put it in the mix, it's literally in the tier below of being in the mix for Game of the Year. Like, Baldur's Gate 3, obviously, it's gonna crush everything, but, I feel like Street Fighter 6 should have been nominated. That's my 2 cents. You guys could disagree with me if you want. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, $17. Dark Souls titles are on sale. Always a good time to get the Dark Souls games and get them at a little bit of a discount. You know they always hold up in price, but Dark Souls 1, $18. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, $18. Dark Souls 3, $27. So it's the sale price that is available on Steam with an additional 10% off, so I don't know, that seems pretty good to me, given that Dark Souls be holding up in price these days. I mean, Souls is one of those franchises that, like, if you buy a PC, Dark Souls is usually one of those games you're gonna double dip on. Like, the Souls fans are a different breed, and they'll buy the game. Like, I have a buddy that has Dark Souls on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So, like, 4 times for a Dark Souls fan, like, that's not that crazy. But, yeah, these games do be holding up in price, FromSoft games in general. But, yeah, DS1, 2, and 3, all discounted. Check those out. Got the Fallout games on sale as well. Those are obviously good pickups. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition is $6.30, while New Vegas Ultimate Edition is $6.30. Fallout 4 Standard is $6.30, and Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition is $9.50. Fallout New Vegas generally considered to be, at this point, I feel like mostly agree that is the best in the series. Like, definitely from a hindsight standpoint, like, people love Fallout New Vegas. When Fallout New Vegas came out in 2010, definitely was not reviewed better than Fallout 3. But these days, when you talk about the Fallout games, it seems like New Vegas is the one everybody loves. Atomic Heart is 39% off for $36.59. Look, that's a good discount on the game, but I hated that game. I vehemently hated that game. It wouldn't even be fair to say I hated that game. I vehemently hated that game. I know a lot of you guys played it through Game Pass. The performance was great, yes, but how this game got allowed to be released with the voice acting and the writing that it has, I will never understand. Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh, but that's my opinion. Wargame Red Dragon 625, Tekken 7 Definitive Edition is $17. Tekken 8 obviously out in January. Fallout 76 on sale as well. Evil Within 2 is down to $6. Evil Within 1 is down to $5, which is pretty good for that. A bunch of Age of Empires deals. They do have a lot of Ubisoft titles on sale. Obviously, when it comes to Ubisoft, you do get Ubisoft Connect keys, not Steam keys. But, you know, for these price points, it is pretty good. South Park The Stick of Truth is at $7. South Park The Fractured But Whole, $9.17. Love Stick of Truth and enjoyed Fractured But Whole. Believe it or not, Stick of Truth was actually done by Obsidian Games, the same guys that delivered, yes, Fallout New Vegas. I should say developed Fallout New Vegas. So, like, going into the release of Stick of Truth, I should have realized that with Obsidian at the helm, it probably would have been, you know, would have turned out to be a pretty decent game, but you know, I did not expect it to be as good as it is, and I'm not even a South Park fan, but just seeing South Park realized in a fundamentally well-designed turn-based RPG is, like, kind of hilarious, and that's kind of what you got with Stick of Truth. Assassin's Creed titles all on sale as well. Valhalla at $14. They have the Valhalla Complete Edition, which has all the DLC, $31 on that, and then the Ragnarok Edition is $23. Odyssey Gold Edition, Origins, all that on sale, and AC Origins for $8.25. That's a pretty spicy deal. You've also got the older Assassin's Creed games on sale. You guys know the Assassin's Creed games that are more up my alley when you're talking Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 4. All of those games I really dug. Assassin's Creed 4 Gold Edition for $11 as well. Good deal on that. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire for $8.50. Awesome deal on that. Great RPG. Also another Obsidian developed title. The Surge 2, 525. This War of Mine, the final cut, which I recommend everybody to play. 347 on that. Complete edition is 388. As I mentioned, Dark Souls titles all on sale. DS1, 2, and 3. A lot of Bandai Namco deals, in fact. Digimon Survive, 71% off for 1740. The thing about Digimon Survive is a lot of people did not know what they were getting into when they checked that game out. It is primarily a visual novel, and like 30% of the game is this tactics-based gameplay combat system, which it's fine as a tactics combat system, but really, you're getting into this game for the narrative, and the story is pretty strong. It's a little bit of a darker tone for a Digimon game. You know, some of the story beats I wasn't crazy about, but you know, as a long-time Digimon fan, a lifelong Digimon fan, you know, this was right up my alley, and I really enjoyed it. But if you want the Digimon game that I think a lot of other people would be more likely to enjoy, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, $8.74 on that. You kidding me? That's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, 2 titles, $8.74, $4 and change a pop. That's a ridiculous pickup, so go check that out. Story of Seasons, $8.74, Little Nightmares 1 and 2 discounted as well. Those games are great. If you're into atmospheric horror titles, you'll get your money's worth there, and they're super cheap. Little Nightmares 1 at $4.50, Little Nightmares 2 at $8.75. Dragon Ball titles on sale. Xenoverse 1, $3.60. Xenoverse 2, $8.75. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, 78% off for $13. Awesome deal on Kakarot. There is quite a bit of DLC for Kakarot now with 2 season passes, but the base game will get you the entirety of the DBZ story, starting from the Saiyan Saga all the way up to the conclusion of the Buu Saga. I hate the Buu Saga myself, so, you know, if you play the game and just cap it off at the end of the Cell arc, you know, more power to you. I don't think that's a horrible way to go. That's just my personal disdain for the Buu Saga. I think the Buu Saga was complete nonsense. I'm gonna be real. And especially how they did my boy Gohan, like, pretty dirty. That entire arc. Was not a big fan of that, but yeah, that's just me and my tirade on DBZ storytelling there that I have to get through every time I talk about Kakarot, but $13 for that is great. Dying Light Definitive Edition is $8. Great deal on that. Dying Light 1 is terrific. DMC 5 Deluxe Edition, 70% off for $12. DMC 5 is awesome. Awesome soundtrack to that game as well. Just a fantastic action title with a great a great combat style, great soundtrack. I'm not crazy about the DMC story, but, you know, if you want to enjoy it, some people really dig it, so take that for what you will. Devil May Cry HD Collection, $7.50 on that, which is pretty good. That's DMC 1, 2, and 3. Those games certainly show their age, like they're early PS2 games, and DMC 1 and 3 are really good. DMC 2, like, everybody hated. I didn't even think it was that terrible, but people hated DMC 2, which was kind of humorous because 1 and 3 are so good, and then 2 is just, you know, a game that a lot of people dislike. DMC Devil May Cry, that's the action title done by Ninja Theory. You pretty much should go into that game not expecting a Devil May Cry game, and if you go into it not expecting a Devil May Cry game, you'll probably enjoy it as its own action title. As I mentioned, Street Fighter 6, the various editions are on sale. Street Fighter 5 is on sale. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, $5.75 on that is actually really good. You know, the roster in the Marvel vs. Capcom games is right up my alley, so yeah, dug it from that standpoint, especially, like, the Capcom side of things. Ultra Street Fighter 4 is $3.20. Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun on sale. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, $14 on that. That's a pretty damn good deal, so definitely would recommend you to check that out. But those are all the titles that are being promoted. They definitely have some other really great deals, like Persona 5 Royal is down to $33.50. That sounds expensive, but it's P5 Royal, so it's like, yeah, that game is always going to hold up in price, but a lot of great stuff across the board, and do expect Games Planet to be offering great deals for the next couple of weeks heading into the holidays as well, Christmas and all that good stuff. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.